What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Rob. I just got back from In the Lost Lands with Bautista and Milla Jovovich, and I gotta say, this movie's gonna flop. Remember, this review is no spoilers, and it's my opinion, my personal opinion. You may love this movie, but let me tell you why I don't like it. The goods and the bads. Directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, who did all the Resident Evil movies, Death Race, Alien vs. Predator. He loves Milla Jovovich, doesn't he? This is his next film, and I can see where he was kind of going with this, but it's not his best. Quick story and plot with no spoilers. A witch and a hunter, they journey to the wastelands, same thing, the Lost Lands, by orders of the Queen, to get this fucking werewolf. Setting an atmosphere is kind of like Mad Max Fury Road or Furiosa, but very gothica and darker. Just calm down. If people that love this movie are going to say it's nothing like Mad Max, it's nothing fucking like Mad Max. No, it's nothing like Mad Max. There's nothing like Mad Max, but the scenery, the visualization looks like the Mad Max world, the whole wastelands, but very darker, very gothica and darker. It looks great. Visually, looks great. The casting and acting, Bautista and Milla Jovovich. Milla Jovovich doesn't look like she's aged at all, and Bautista still looks like a big tank. They're both great. They're both great performers. They didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion, in this movie. I think it's the script and the dialogue that was given to them. I think they are still great actors, but unfortunately, the dialogue that is in this movie that was given to them, unfortunately no good. But they were still good. Milla Jovovich's character, Gray, the witch, yeah. Confusing at times of what she fucking really is, because they don't really write it very well, but it's okay. Bautista plays Boyce, who's like this dark cowboy, gothic cowboy, kind of black cowboy jacket, black cowboy hat. He's alright. This hunter, he's okay. He's fine, but yeah, he's done better. The dialogue in this is what got me. Is what really got me and put me off this movie, put me off liking it while I was watching. It was like Lord of the Rings meets Gladiator meets Red Sonja, if you understand what I'm talking about. So the dialogue was very, oh my queen, blah blah blah, oh yes, get to the law, oh, you know what I'm talking about. I can't speak like they do in Gladiator and Lord of the Rings, but they talk like that, except for Milla Jovovich and frickin' Bautista. They fucking talk like normal Americans, but everyone else talks like they're fucking in Gladiator and Lord of the Rings. Doesn't make sense to me. The dialogue in the whole movie kind of sucks as well. At times you're thinking like there's some pausing, and you're thinking, okay, is they waiting? Well, what are they waiting for? Why don't they keep talking? And the dialogue is just, it's just too, nah. I didn't like it. And if they put that in the trailer, I would have not gone and seen this. I really wouldn't have. Not that I've got anything wrong against I like Gladiator and I like Lord of the Rings, but it just didn't go with this movie. There's a wastelands. They can all talk fucking normally. They don't have to talk like they're fucking superior gods and kings. The cinematography looks absolutely great, and like I said, a dark Mad Max style. Yeah, there they are typing away saying it's not Mad Max, nothing like Mad. It is nothing like Mad Max. I've said that already. It is nothing like Mad Max at all. At all. Visually, you could take Furiosa and just make it darker. Put the darker friggin' settings over it on your computer, and that's this movie. But it looks great. It looks great. But director, I understand what you're doing in some of these scenes, which really annoyed me. I love Resident Evil Apocalypse, but I hate the scene when the zombies are coming towards them and you get that slow-mo zombie camera action, and you get that in this as well. There's some action scenes and some killing scenes where it's exactly like that Resident Evil Apocalypse. No, I did not like that. The music and the score was very odd. At some stages there was some like dark techno beats, and then there was some other cool beats, and then there was some like Lord of the Rings, Gladiator style, medieval style friggin' music. Then there was some friggin' like, it was all over the place. It was all over the place. It just did not make sense to me, some of the scores and the music at the time. I was just, what's going on? Who did this? Make your fucking mind up. All sounded good, but it was all misplaced. The opening sequence had me for about 10 minutes. Great. and then it just dragged on. Then the movie just dragged on, and we didn't get any of the action that we saw in the trailers until friggin' like 3/4 of the way through the movie. Maybe a few little spots here and there of some action, but nah, we're gonna get all those monsters and werewolves that you see in the freaking trailer. Yeah, you get all that about 20 minutes in the movie. Not enough for me, man. Too much freaking boring dialogue with a story that wasn't epic. If the story was epic, like a long Lord of the Rings, which I liked, yeah, no worries. I don't mind all this dialogue in the middle because it's a story that's making sense. But this story was freaking all over the place, man. This story was shot from the beginning. The movie kills and horror and action, I'm going to put them all in one, were great. They looked great on camera, visually looked great, but there just wasn't enough. There just wasn't enough to keep me pumped and satisfied. As soon as some of it started, I was like, oh, here we go. In my mind, I'm like, okay, this is going to get a better score than I think I'm going to give it. And then it just flopped off again. And I was like, come on. The drama, there was some drama in the dialogue. At times it was fucking cringe when there was some one-on-one drama talkings and DMs. It was just misplaced. I know it was for the story, but it was just, it didn't need it when it was already dragging on the movie. And then to put these little bits in it here and there just made me just go, fuck, if I didn't pay for this, I would have walked out. I probably would have walked out. I really was not impressed. Like I said, you might like it. This is my opinion. But visually, I loved it. Story-wise and dialogue, man, come on. And this, I didn't need this. I don't want to see Bautista having a DM. Doesn't suit him at all. Act 3, the climax, just when you think it's over, it keeps going, and then you think it's over, and it keeps going, and then you think it's over again, thank God, and it keeps fucking going. And you're like, what is going on? What is this? What is this writing that you've done? Like, what the fuck? You're not keeping me drawn in here. You're just confusing the audience at some stages as well, near the end, and it wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun. So did it keep me engaged and drawn in? Hell no. Not at all. Not at all. Visually, yes. Hell yeah, visually. How it left me feeling, I felt like I've wasted my time and wasted my money, and that I was robbed. I was robbed of the trailer not giving me the real gist of what this movie was going to be like. A drawn out movie, not this full-on action-packed movie that this trailer gives us. But, like I said, I appreciated the visuals of The Lost World. Look fucking great. That's not enough to friggin' make me want to watch it again. Honest evaluation, I'll never watch this again. I'll never watch this again, and I'll probably recommend it to someone that I fucking hate. Someone that I hate at work or something like that that says, oh, what's a real good movie? Oh, Bautista was... You like Bautista? Oh, go watch this one. Bautista was great in this. And hopefully they hate it and they waste their money like I had to. But you might love it. Calm down. You might love it. And that's where I'm going to get to now. Now, I like Lord of the Rings and Gladiator and Conan's and all that, but this was just like a dark take with a shit story and shit dialogue. So watch this if you like, give it a go if you like your Lord of the Rings and your medieval dark fantasy type movies, and I really, really hope you love it. I really hope you give it 8 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s and you love it and it's one of your favorite movies. This is my personal opinion. My personal opinion wasn't for me. I'm just giving you all my opinion of why I don't think you shouldn't go watch it, but I think you should wait till streaming with this one because you could be disappointed like I was, because I'm only going to give this a generous 3 out of 10 blood popcorns. Look, like I said, if it came to visualization, it'd be a 10 out of 10. It'd be a 10 out of 10. Look beautiful. Look great on camera. Come on. Just with like the filming of the Apocalypse, Resident Evil Apocalypse, and the dialogue in this, the characters were bit fucking... The Queen was just annoying. There was a few other freaking characters that were just annoying as well. That were just too... It was all too much. The monsters looked great. Absolutely great. And but we didn't get enough. The wolf looked... werewolf looked amazing. Not enough of it. Not enough. Hardly any of it. Hardly any of it. So this is only getting a 3 out of 10 from me. I really hope you do enjoy it. And I've probably put you off going, but don't be nasty down there in the comments because, like I said, this is my opinion, my personal opinion. If you loved it, please let me know why you loved it, but it just wasn't for me. I think this really bombed out, and I think they really tricked us with the trailer. They really tricked us with the trailer, unfortunately. 3 out of 10. Like, subscribe, do what the fuck you want. I'll be back with more reviews. Subscribe. Go on, do it. I'll be back, and give it a thumbs up. I'll be back next time. That's my non-spoiler review. I'll be back next time. See you!